All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Lorette, and this is the Learning Tube. And in today's training, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is known as the forgotten social network. Well, today, we want to make sure you know how to really maximize LinkedIn and get the most out of it. So Alicia is going to be heading up this training session. Alicia, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Lorette?
I can hear you great. You ready to get started?
Yes, I am. All right. So, yes, welcome to today's webinar, everybody. So, here we go. My name is Alicia Little, and I'm here with my lovely sister Lorette, and we're about to teach you some stuff about LinkedIn. Now, the thing about today's webinar, I was looking for this image that LinkedIn gave me a few years ago. I was the top 5% most viewed profiles on LinkedIn. I can't find it. I wish I could have found the image. I was going through Facebook looking for where I posted it. But interesting enough, I have a very active LinkedIn profile. And Lorette, tell us about your LinkedIn profile. Are
You
you there,
putting me on the
Lorette?
spot like that, Alicia. So, well, Alicia asked me if I had a LinkedIn profile, and I said, yeah, I have one. She said, well, what's the login? I said, I have no idea. She said, well, when's the last time you updated it? I said, probably 8 years ago. So I created it and never did anything with it again. So, yeah.
But it was good because I now have a profile I could use as an example for those of you who are not on LinkedIn at all. So let's find out. Some of you might be quite active on LinkedIn, and some of you maybe never touched LinkedIn in your life. So tell me how active you are on LinkedIn. So, I mean, maybe you can tell me how many followers you have, or put not if you're not active, or active if you are. I'm short of 12,000 connections on LinkedIn, and Lorette has 16. So you're probably somewhere between Alicia and Lorette. But maybe some of you are ahead of Alicia or worse than Lorette. So give me a not if you're not on LinkedIn yet, or on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being super active, just tell me kind of a scale. It's really going to help me in the presentation so I know who I'm talking to and what your experience is on LinkedIn. Now, you've probably heard some buzz, especially lately, about LinkedIn. They're updating their profiles. People are talking about how they're generating leads on LinkedIn. It's a really good professional network, especially for, generating leads and connecting with business professionals. Now, I do have my own LinkedIn profile, and I do publish posts on LinkedIn, and I will be so excited if all of you follow me as well on LinkedIn. So I'll make sure that I put that link in the chat box. Lorette, remind me before we wrap this up. But um, I also manage company pages for other companies on LinkedIn. So should you master LinkedIn, not even master, but just know how to update LinkedIn, you could do it as a business and make some cha-ching for, by managing it for clients. Does that sound good? If you like cha-ching ching, just put a $sign in that chat box. Shift 4, put a $sign in that chat box, because corporations and businesses, they really want to be active on LinkedIn. That's who wants to be active on LinkedIn, and they really don't know what to do or how to manage it. So we're going to go over that as quickly as possible, and I'm going to give you some links to continue to read up on it. So if that's something you want to do, you can learn how to manage company pages and, really start a business out of it. Now, Ray has a question for me. He says, what's your link for providing the service? Wow, that's interesting, Ray. I don't have a link for providing the service. We sell it to our current clients, so it's just something that, yeah, we've been selling. But our social media company, Lorette doesn't want me to put the link in because she's updating the website, but I'm going to put it in anyway. It's called powsocial.com. And I just sent that to everybody, so you can see that it does not talk about the LinkedIn service or anything like that, but it's our social media service. Now, if you decide to offer a LinkedIn service, it's something you can totally post on Facebook, and the way that you can find companies that would want to pay you for LinkedIn services is by targeting Facebook admins with an ad for LinkedIn company management. Want to take your company to the new level with LinkedIn? You should be posting updates regularly. Hire me. I will update for you. That sort of stuff. All right. So let me continue. That's my LinkedIn profile that I was just showing you right there. And I'm going to go live back and forth between PowerPoint and live. So just bear with me. This is my LinkedIn profile. This is Laurette's LinkedIn profile. Now, two things to notice is that my LinkedIn profile is still the old version of LinkedIn, and Laurette's is the new version. Now, two reasons why this can happen. Yeah.
Did you unpause, or is it me?
Can you see your page now?
I do, yes.
Okay, sorry, thanks. Is that LinkedIn updated their settings, so it looks a little bit more like Facebook, but the thing is, because my LinkedIn is registered as Jamaica, Jamaica has not been updated yet. So all of those of you in Jamaica or outside of the US, you're probably seeing the old version, and those of you inside the US are seeing the new version. I've heard it's only like 5 to 10% of LinkedIn has this updated version on it. So not sure which one you have, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover both. Luckily, we've got Laurette with the new and me with the old, so we'll cover both. But eventually, everyone will have this new version and new look on LinkedIn. And there are some differences between the new and the old. All right, let's continue. Now, when you register for LinkedIn, so use your email, register for LinkedIn. It's very simple, linkedin.com. And then you can see I'm in Laurette's account. And right here up at the top, let me see if I can get can you see that? Yep, you're seeing my cursor as a red arrow, maybe, maybe not. But right here at the top where it says me, you press on that drop down button and it says view profile. So the first thing that you want to do is to set up your profile. Laurette, you didn't even have a picture on your LinkedIn profile here. So for those of you that are just starting, thank Laurette for making this easy for us. I didn't have to set up a fake, new LinkedIn profile. So here's what it looks like when you click on View Profile. Please remember I'm in the new version of LinkedIn. I'm going to go to the old version in a few minutes. So in the new version, you upload a photo, you upload a background photo, and you fill in. It's so self-explanatory. It's almost like filling in a resume. So I uploaded Laurette's photo, but you can see that if you can look here at her, I guess, title or description, it says professional golfer. Now you know how old this is, Laurette. Yes, Laurette used to be a professional golfer on the women's tour. So yes, her old profile is there. So you did fill out something. So I actually updated it, and now look at what it looks like. Social media superstar, digital marketer, Amazon seller and trainer, speaker. Now, when you're updating your profile, you see this up and down bar right here. If you look above the enter key, you will see it. Do you see it right above the enter key? I think it makes this look so clean. Do you like that, Laurette? Does that look clean? You approve?
That looks great. I approve.
So I left the professional golfer, give her some personality there, and I added the university that she goes to. So, you'll just keep following. You'll press this pencil right here to edit, and you'll keep following. Now, if you look at the update background photo, the photo size is 1538 by 768. That's what's recommended. So in order to create this, I went to canva.com. Laurette, type that URL in the chat box for me. This is, Fred says his daughter is going to University of Illinois, Laurette, Champaign.
Woo, Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini. Anyway, great, Fred. Congratulations on that. So you will see at the top where it says, I'm logged into my account, canva.com. Anybody using Canva? We taught it on a previous webinar. So I didn't want to go into it too much. But in canva.com, you're going to click on Custom Dimensions at the top right, and then you are going to type in the dimensions that LinkedIn said. What dimensions did it say? Let me see if I can go back. Hang on. It said 1536 by 768. You see that right there? It tells you what dimensions. And these kind of things change all the time, so I'm just showing you where to put it in. If the dimensions change, you just put it right there into Canva, and you'll get a canvas that you can use to create that background image, which is what I did. Now, let me just show you some of the other things that you can do, all right, with LinkedIn. So when you click on My Network, see My Networks at the top? So in the top browser, you'll see Home, My Network, Jobs, Messaging, Notifications, and Me. We just went through Me. You're going to update your profile. Now I want you to click on My Network, and you're going to see these invitations that you've received. And Lorette had ignored all 14 people who wanted to connect with her. So I went ahead and I pressed Accept. And now you can see on this left-hand side, let me go back. So on the left-hand side, it says Lorette has 0 connections. See that right there? 0 connections. Now I accepted all those connections, and she has 14. Yes, Lorette, good job. Now Lorette has 14 connections, but you know, she needs a lot more than 14. So what I did was at the bottom of this section, it says people you may know. And yes, these are people she knows. So I clicked connect on all these people so that she can connect with more. And you see, as you start to get connected with them, you'll see notifications in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, it's also going to say that you can import from your address book connections. I did not do that for Lorette because I didn't know her login to her email, but you can do that. So as you click connect, when this page is completely empty and you've connected with everyone, look, there's me, Lorette. I wanted to connect with you. There you go. We're connected now. When you connect with everyone, and this page becomes blank, click refresh right up here at the top of your page. You know, just refresh your page, and it'll reload more connections, and you just keep doing it until you can't click anymore or there's nothing else to reload. So the other thing that you can do is, let me just show you here. Okay, so connecting with your email account, I just wanted to show you that. So I'm back on the kind of the home page, but I want you to look right here. So you can see I uploaded a background photo. Me and Lorette are eyes, basically. But if you click on more, do you see more at the top right? If you click on more, you can see a whole bunch of other things pop up right here. And there's some good stuff that you can do with what's in here. So one of the things I did was I went to groups and I started joining groups so that Lorette can start to connect with other people. So in the search part of the group, so when you click on groups, let me go back and show you. Hang on one second. When you click on groups right here, more groups, it's going to take you over to groups, and then you're going to click on this gear shift. See this gear shift in the green part? You're going to click on that gear shift and type in marketing because Lorette wants to connect with marketing people. So then we're going to find groups and click Ask to Join. This group has 299,000 members. Imagine if you post an article in there, what the potential is for getting some good reach, right? So I went ahead and asked to join. So she's going to join different groups, and then when she's in the groups, here's the key. When you're in groups, start liking and commenting on other people's content, and that will take them over to your profile, right? Okay, so now I'm in the Notifications tab. Right next to me, I'm in the Notifications tab. Now, Lorette has no notifications because she just started this account. So there's nothing in there yet. So I clicked on this Add Connections button, right? You see this here? So notifications, there's nothing in there. Click on Add Connections. And then that opens up all these people that you can connect with and refresh the page and connect with as many people as you can, basically. I never look to see if I've really met the person in person, or I just connect with as many people as possible. Now, this notifications section right here, you see the bell, this is where you're going to see people's birthdays, work anniversaries. It's going to mention like different news and promotions. You can see who's followed you. You can see people's new articles so that you can like and comment on the relevant ones. You can see who endorsed you. So this notification section is an important section to pay attention to, right? All right. So are you guys hearing me okay? I hear Michael says the volume keeps dropping out, but are you guys hearing me okay? Say yes if the volume is perfect for you. Just let's make sure you're hearing me okay. And William, click on phone call and back to computer audio to reset your audio, please. That will help you. And just a tip for anybody, if that ever happens to you during a webinar, click on phone call, computer audio, and it will reset the sound for you. And Lorette, if you can just send, oh, sorry, it's Michelle, a message, that would be great. So, all right, remember I said click add connections, and this is what comes up. People you may know, and then it's going to ask you to connect with them again. So click connect. And then click connect more. Yeah? Click connect more. You guys writing this down? All right. And then what I want you to do is think about, all right, now that we've done that, you're connected. Let me just go back. You're connected with as many people as you can. Keep doing it. Keep pressing refresh. Keep connecting with people. But one other thing that you need to do is share an article, a photo, or an update, or like and comment on other people's posts. So first, let's talk about liking and commenting on other people's posts. So here's somebody, Tunita Bailey. And what Lorette has done, well, I have done for you, Lorette, with Tunita Bailey, is I have liked her post right here. You see that? And then I put the word love it, and then I'm going to click post. Now, what does this do for Tunita and Lorette's relationship? Well, Tunita is going to appreciate the fact that Lorette liked and commented, and she might reciprocate and go check out Lorette's profile. Here's another example. Here's a great article by B2B Marketing, and Lorette's liked it, and she's going to share it. See the share button? So it's like, comment, share, just like Facebook, right? Like, comment, share. So Lorette's going to share it. And here's, oh, I guess I didn't show what it looked like when Lorette shared it, but she shared this on her profile, so it gave her some content for her profile. And then the other thing is you can write your own article. So here's an article I wrote for Lorette. This strategy is so simple and it works. I did this for my fan page, and the increase started within minutes. And it's just a link to a blog post on EliseDeLittle.com. So you can link to your YouTube videos, blog posts, all that good stuff on YouTube. Got it? All right, great. So now I want to show you the old version, because I know a lot of you have the old version of LinkedIn, and that's the version that I have. So what we're going to do is we're going over inside, right inside my LinkedIn profile. So you can see that I'm in LinkedIn right now. How many of you still have the old version? Just type old or new in the chat box so I know if you have the old version or the new version. I'm not sure how many of you have the old and how many of you have the new. Everybody is saying old. Is everybody saying old? Everybody's saying old? Yeah, all right. Okay, just 2 people have the new version. All right, Faith, you sent me a request to connect. Let me see if I can see it. Not yet. I'll look for it. All right, so here's my profile on LinkedIn. So let me just click on home. This is what the home page looks like on LinkedIn, right? So we're home on LinkedIn. This is what the profile page looks like on LinkedIn. Hang on, guys. So here's, sorry about that. Here's my homepage, and you can see this is just my profile. I could change my photo, and I can view my profile as someone else. So I can view it as, this is how you would see it, right? This is how it looks to my connections. You see my profile, you see my recent posts, you see that I have 11,857 followers. You see my background, my experience, my top skills, the different things I know about, my education, right? You see my whole LinkedIn profile, people I'm connected with, companies, schools. I went to University of Michigan and Tulane University, and Tulane School of Public Health. So anyway, I have all of that in my profile there. All right, so let me continue. So I'm going to click on, let me first put my LinkedIn. So this is where you can see your link to your LinkedIn profile to send it to other people in the chat box. I'm going to send it to everybody, so make sure you're following me on LinkedIn. Now, maybe I won't start. Let me start with something really cool. So if we look here on my pending invitations, oh my gosh, I have 1,146 pending invitations. I am going to have to spend a lot of time. Oh, it's going down. Now I only have 1,140. A lot of pending invitations to add, but shame on me. I should be adding them, right? All right, hang on. When you're managing LinkedIn for clients, you put your stuff on the back burner and you do theirs, right? So anyway, here is, and then a whole bunch of people you may know. So here's the other people that we know, that I might know. I just press connect on all of them, right? Connect, connect. Sometimes I don't connect. If they don't have a profile picture, I don't connect with them, right? But I'm going to connect with everyone else who has a photo. And there we go on people I might know. I'm just going to refresh this page real quick here. Michael says, why? Why am I only connecting with the people with a profile photo? Well, sometimes the people that don't have a profile photo, see how it says invite to join LinkedIn? Nah, I'm not going to invite anybody to join LinkedIn. I'm just going to connect with the people who are already here and ready to connect. And then sometimes if someone doesn't have a picture, they're just too new to LinkedIn. So I'm going to skip them when it comes time to connect, okay? But there we go. So I have a lot of people to accept. You see that? I have a lot of people to accept and a lot of people to connect with. I'm just refreshing the page. So Michael says, why are you connecting with people I don't know? Well, Michael, because I'm a marketer and I want as many people to see my messages as possible. So what do I use LinkedIn for? I use LinkedIn for lead generation, for sharing and spreading my content. I'm not using it to get a job because I have clients, but I'm using it to get more clients. So the more people I connect with, the larger I build my network, the more people see my articles that I publish, that sort of thing. Does that make sense? So it's just like Facebook. When I had my Facebook account, I maxed out at 5,000 friends. Anybody who wanted to friend me, I added them as a friend, and those people, they join my webinars, they buy my products. So I want as many people as possible to join my webinars, buy my products and services, and to add value to their life, right? Okay, William's asking the question, why don't I click on people without a picture? Well, this one says invite them to join LinkedIn, so I'm not going to do that. It usually says invite to join LinkedIn. I'm going to X those out. And this one says, consultant and director. Although they have a lot of connections, I don't know, sometimes if they don't have a picture, I just don't think they're really serious about their business. Although that person has 500 connections, so maybe I will connect with them. But you see, every time I refresh, it just brings in more people to connect with. So, we have assistants who do this for our clients because it does take up a lot of time, but the more people I connect with, the more opportunities I have. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if anybody else, maybe a diamond in the rough. Yes. So, all right. Let me show you one other thing. So, all these pending invitations, a lot of these people I know, some of them I don't know, but if you look at where they're from, Kate Wilson, she's from Ford Motor Company. I'm a speaker. I never know. I just spoke at Walmart. So maybe when she sees my post about my speaking engagement at Walmart, she might think I'm a fit for a Ford Motor Company. Yeah. Dale asked a question. And when I spoke at Walmart, they saw something that I had posted on LinkedIn about what I'm doing in Jamaica. So it's about posting what you're doing, telling the world what you're doing so that you can get.
It looks like Alicia may have dropped. Are you there, Alicia? Looks like she may have dropped off her audio. Let me see. Alicia, are you there? Alicia? I think she's having audio problems. Let me try to get her. 1 second. Alicia? Hmm. 1 second. All right, I think her audio, she's resetting her audio. She'll be back in a second. All right. She said she's trying to get her audio back on, so just bear with her. It dropped for some reason. Let's see.
All right, can you hear me now, Lorette?
I hear you.
Yep, I accidentally unplugged my blue mic. Just got a little excited. Mic fell down. Okay, so yep, William said USB disconnected, and he was right. Lorette, click on that LinkedIn link. Somebody said it wasn't working. I'm not sure if I put it in right or not, so I want you guys to check that. All right, so while we're in the old version, all right, so I was just showing you connect with people, connect with as many people as you can. In your notifications, you can connect, with people as well. You'll see businesses that have, posted a new post or people that have posted a new post. Let me just show you an example. So I'm clicking on this notification, Advice on How to Get People to Read Your Articles by Bert. So if I like it and I comment, I would read the article and give a comment, Bert would see it and he might reciprocate, come over and give me a comment as well. So it's about connecting with people as much as you can. Let's see here. And then in your messages section, just going to go to my messages section real quick. I have all sorts of messages in here. People sending me different messages. This one wants me to download his PDF. So a lot of people do marketing. I have somebody who wants me to speak at their event. I need to, reconnect with them on that. So those type of things are in your inbox. So you have to definitely check your inbox. Now, for your friends, you see where it says 15 ways to keep in touch right up here at the top? I'm going to check it out. So Anne-Marie has a new job. I'll like that. Nick has a new opportunity. I'll like that. I might want to send them a personal message. Congrats on the new job. How are you enjoying it? And you want to send that message. So if you send a message, it's way more personal, but at the very least, hit like, yeah? And you can see what your friends or people that are connected to you are doing, right? So you can hit like and see what they're doing as well. Somebody I know, so I'm going to say, hope you are well. All right, so, as much as you can, do this as well, and it helps you to keep in touch with people all the way down to 1. All caught up. So you're all caught up. Now, the other thing to do on LinkedIn is to share an update. So you see share an update and you can type whatever's here. I will usually link to a blog post or a YouTube video and type an update and click share. And just like how this is his update, you would do the exact same thing. You can upload a photo, you can write an article as well. Let me take you over to that part. Now, these articles, this always changes, but right now it's very similar to a blog post. You upload an image right here, you write a headline, and you write your images and write text here. Now, you can also, let me show you real quick, you can also insert images, YouTube videos, slides from SlideShare, links, and snippets. I will often write an article about an affiliate product and put my affiliate link in, and people will buy it. So this has worked out really good for me in promoting my products and services as well as affiliate products and services. And again, you know, the more people that follow you, the more opportunities that you have for them to comment on your content that you're writing on LinkedIn. All right. Let me just see if I can show you. So here are some of my recent articles and, you know, just different articles that I've put out there. So you can, you know, definitely see that I use LinkedIn for my articles. A lot of times the stuff I post on my blog, I'll make it for LinkedIn as well. Let's just look at the stats. You can click on View Stats. Here's an old article. In the last 7 days, it'll show you how many, it'll show you, you know, how your article did. Let's just see how it did last year. You can see kind of where the spikes are. When I published it, it had 644 views, and then it went down, you know? So it's always when you publish it is when you see the biggest spikes. But here's an example of what one of my LinkedIn articles looks like. All I did was I created this image in Canva. Here's my title. You know, here's everything for the article. I embedded a YouTube video. Here's a link that I'm linking to. In this one, there's no affiliate link or anything. It's just content, images, and I'm linking them to my blog post as well. So that's just how it looks. So it's really important to write content for LinkedIn. So share updates and write articles for LinkedIn. All right, so let me see if there's any other any other things that I can show you. So the last thing that I wanted to show you, I'm actually going to go back to the PowerPoint for it. Let's hold on one second. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint. William says, question, do you think LinkedIn is redundant? I never receive anything from you from LinkedIn, but I do get your emails. So I don't think LinkedIn is redundant because most of the people that are connected to me on LinkedIn, they're not even in my email database. So, you know, when I post content, I will post it on my blog, Facebook, Twitter. You know, you want to get it out there as widely as possible. And I have different followers on all of the different networks. So, you know, I would recommend that if you really want to get your stuff out there, you never know who picks it up. One of my LinkedIn articles was pulled into a group and it got shared and it got so much traffic. So you never know, right? So as much as you can, make sure that I'm looking at these 13 shares. I don't even know who shared. But, you know, do it as much as you can. All right. So let me go, where was I going? Oh, back to the PowerPoint. And we're going to talk about starting a company page real quick. So Michelle has a good question. Do you write all of your articles or just some and then outsource? Michelle, for myself, I write all of my articles. For my clients, we outsource it and we actually hire someone on Fiverr. You can hire someone for $5 to write a 300-word article for LinkedIn or $10 to write a 700-word article. So yeah, you definitely don't have to write it yourself. Have you used Fiverr before, Michelle? I think it's a great source. It's up to you if you want to write it or not. I've written all of mine, but I do need to outsource it because I could have so much more content going up if I did what I do for my clients for myself, right? So yes, definitely. So have you used Fiverr, Michelle? I know I talk about it all the time, just not sure if you've used it yet. So, all right, I'm going to try to wrap this up in a few minutes. So here we go. A company page. I'm going to show you how to start a company page. Bear with me. Let me just get through this. Starting a company page. So here's the things that you need: the company logo, a cover banner, the company's description, which I usually get from their Facebook page or their website, and company information. So this is if you want to start your own company page for your company, your brand, or if you're starting the company page for a client. And then let me just keep going. So here's how you create a company page. Now, here is how to create a company page with the new version. I think only 2 people on this webinar have the new version, but since everybody will get it eventually, I'm just going to show you. You're going to click on more and then create a company page. Really simple. And in the old this is still the new version. All right, let's finish the new version really quickly. So, oh no, this is the old version. This is my LinkedIn. I see myself at the top there. This is my LinkedIn. When you click on interest, you're going to click on companies. And then do you see this yellow button right here where it says create a company page? Do you guys see that yellow button? You see it? You see that yellow button? Right. So you're going to click on create. Everybody's saying yes, they see it now. So you're going to click on that yellow button to create a company page. It's so simple. Put your company name in and your email address at your company. 2 things though. One, you cannot use a free email like a Gmail or a Yahoo. It has to be your company email. So mine is alicia@powsocial.com because Powsocial is our company name. So you'd have to get a domain name you talk to your web person about it, or wherever you have your domain registered, you can get the official domain name of that domain. So like alicia@alicialittle.com, or, michelle@michelledoulin.com, right? So you have to have that. They don't want any free emails. So I put in mine and it says, thank you, confirmation sent to your email. I confirmed it, and now it's letting me set up a company profile. So in the next page, you're going to click on company name, company description, and you're just going to keep going through everything, right? So you're going to keep going, fill in as much as you can, but you can come back to it later. Everybody following me? Yes? All right. And then you see right at the bottom where it says company page admins, designated admins. You can see I added one of the girls in our office, Camille Lindsay, so she's been added to manage the company page. So you can select other people to manage your page. Now for my clients, this is where they add my name right here, so I can manage their company page, right? And it's actually Camille that manages the pages for our clients for the most part. So I'm added and she's actually logged into my account, but they could add her directly as well if they wanted to. So what do you post on your company page? This is always the question. Post the company YouTube videos, webinars, special reports, link back to the blog or website, share other content that's relevant. Like I love sharing Mashable's content. They've got great content, other blog posts. Really important is if you ever have a job opportunity or the company that you're doing this for has a job opportunity, post their job opportunity announcements, their press releases, and of course, company updates. So I will you'll have a copy of this. You'll have a copy of this webinar so you can get this list. And this list is what I talk to my clients about, like, when you have reports, I'm going to link to your website, press releases, okay? So William has a question, do you give your outsourcer your own password? Well, Camille actually works in my office, so she's on a laptop that right here, the password's already entered into, which is something you could do. Or what you do is when you're added, you can add them as a designated admin, and then it's so easy to delete them. See this X right there? You can just delete them from the company page by pressing the X. But I recommend that if a company is paying you to do the LinkedIn, that you're added as an admin, and then you can add your outsourcer. Okay? Don't have them add your outsourcer, so you want to be added as the admin always when you're managing client accounts. All right, we went over what to post on a client page, on a company page, and then, here's an update. I just linked to our website, to the About Us section of the page, and, that was just a quick post. If you click on analytics, so you'll see at the top of your company page, it says home analytics notification. If you click on analytics, you can see, here's my last post that I posted. I posted it today, right when I screenshot this, and you can see that it has 2 impressions so far. Yeah, so it just shows you that kind of stuff. Now, LinkedIn has some free guides. I'm going to get this link for you. And then Lorette's also going to give you a link, Lorette, if you have that, for a webinar to watch to get more in-depth on LinkedIn. And I can put it on the page as well, Lorette. 1 second. All right, so this is a page by LinkedIn where they show you a whole bunch of different things that you can do with company pages and that kind of stuff. Let me see, is that it? No, I didn't click on it. But let me just show you. You will learn a lot from LinkedIn. So this one is the best one for the publishing playbook, like how to publish posts to LinkedIn. Company page guide. There's just a whole bunch of great stuff for really how to use and how to run LinkedIn for companies. They give you everything that you need to know. Cool, right? So let me put this link up on the screen just so when you're watching the replay. Yeah, oops. Oh, shoot. I pressed on something else. It's going to open up my computer any minute now. Hang on. Let me put this link up on the screen. And if you guys all look in the chat box, if you missed was it last week's webinar? No, it was the webinar before last. We interviewed Hamina Cortez, who is a LinkedIn expert. I think she manages LinkedIn for a lot of clients. So Lorette just posted the replay to that in the chat box. But if you're watching this later on a recording, here's what the link looks like. So thelearningtube.com/JC replay. And that's one of the webinars that we did that, wow, people started writing in and sending a whole bunch of thank yous in, didn't they, Lorette? People really loved that webinar presentation. So she didn't lead you through a lot of the nitty-gritty that I led you through. What I just did was really basic, and she leads you through how to make money with LinkedIn. So you can, take what you learned from me, which is the basics. For those of you who are at 1 and 2s or haven't really used LinkedIn much, and then understand what she does, and your LinkedIn will go skyrocket to the next level. So that is it. I was supposed to end at 8:40. I'm 5 minutes late. I want to see if you guys have any other questions for me before we wrap up this webinar. So in sort of summary, LinkedIn is a social network that is really active, but most people aren't active on it. So I want to encourage you to be more active on LinkedIn. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me okay? Okay. It says I'm muted, which is really weird, but as long as you can hear me, I'm not going to touch anything. All right, so hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 sec. I was going to go back to LinkedIn. All right, so I'm just going to go back to my profile real quick. So yeah, I was just saying that it was just an overview of just the basics on LinkedIn. There's so much that you can do with LinkedIn. There is so much more to learn. And I promise you, every day that I'm on LinkedIn, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. There's a lot of different posts and things to like. But it's also a great opportunity to manage it for clients. And as LinkedIn continues to gain popularity with corporations, it will be the the ideal opportunity for you. What kind of opportunities have I gotten from LinkedIn? Most of it has been speaking. I've gotten radio shows, interviews, podcast interviews. I have a speaking gig that came in this week that I really need to think about if I'm going to go. I know it came in over the weekend into my inbox. So, I post different things about me speaking places. And so people invite me to speak. It's usually on social media because that's what I talk about the most. So the opportunities, I mean, I've made a lot of money off of LinkedIn just by connecting with people and publishing posts. And then, managing it for clients has been awesome. So here's the questions. Here we go with the questions. You offer LinkedIn management to customers. You get leads for this on LinkedIn. So when I offer LinkedIn management to customers, it's usually to the customers I already know, or, I reach out to them and let them know that I do LinkedIn management. So one of the tips I was saying, Rich, is if it's something you wanted to do for customers, you could do a Facebook ad that targets Facebook admins. Why would you target Facebook admins? Because that Facebook admins are either the owners of the company or executives usually at the company, and they might be interested in that kind of service. So let's see, what's the best way to use as research? Gigi, ask that question again. John says, I've used LinkedIn for a while, but there's still plenty to learn. Yes, there is. John, have you ever gotten any leads off of LinkedIn yet? Anything like that? So I need to optimize my info for LinkedIn for my job hunting. Yes, so LinkedIn is great for job hunting. Most of us here are entrepreneurs, so I didn't want to really talk about LinkedIn for job hunting, but especially with the new LinkedIn, let me click on the job section. So first of all, if you want to use LinkedIn for job hunting, you should have an amazing profile on LinkedIn. You should have great articles that talk about the different things that you specialize in. You should have a lot of followers so people can see that you're well connected. You should have a great background written. Here's my background, my experience, my skills. Like anybody who's looking at my LinkedIn profile, if I was job hunting, could really see a lot of things about me. I have recommendations written for me. It shows you the connections, the groups that I'm in. You can see the groups that I'm in are all about digital marketing or Amazon, the influencers I'm following. So you can get a lot from my LinkedIn profile and connect with me and contact me, right? From my LinkedIn profile, you can get a lot. So if you click on jobs, and we do job posts for clients, it's one of our big services from LinkedIn, and they get a lot of traction from posting a job on LinkedIn. So anyway, if you click on the job section, you will see jobs you might be interested in. So look here. This is, all right, so it says brand manager at Ray and Nephew. So it says one connection works here. So I'm going to click on that. And I can apply right here on LinkedIn for the job opportunity. Now, you see where it says one connection works here? It's going to tell me exactly who I'm connected with that works at Ray and Nephew. I'm connected with him. It shows you more about Ray and Nephew. And then I can send him a message just so I'm connected. I guess it's a second here. I can connect with him directly and tell him more about myself or ask him to put in a good word for me at Ray and Nephew. So does that make sense? So if you are, let me go back. Where's the job section? So if you're looking for a job, look at what LinkedIn automatically says the jobs that you may be interested in. There's always jobs posted here, and then click apply and apply for that position. Upload your resume, enter your phone number, make sure you're following them, and send in your application. So sometimes they will have you send an application to an email or link to it externally, but sometimes it's right here. It's really easy. So you can also see on the right-hand side the other jobs that other people have viewed. So you'll see it. It's like other people have viewed these jobs. You might be interested in these as well. So if you're using LinkedIn for job hunting, which is what it's typically used for, there's always an overabundance of jobs that you can look through and apply for. It's the best place to look for jobs. Yeah. Let's see. William says, what would be the average charge to manage for a customer? Well, we charge between $3.99 and $1,000 a month to manage for a customer. So it depends on what services you want to add, and you can kind of Google LinkedIn management and see what other companies are charging for it. Hunt around and see what you would be comfortable with. But I wouldn't charge less than $399, and $1,000, and then I charge more for doing job postings and for sponsoring the job posting update. That's usually $300 for a job post. So sometimes people don't want to put up companies don't want to put up the job post themselves, so we put it up for them. Let's see. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Do we have a program for LinkedIn? We don't have a program for LinkedIn, William, but I can put together, if you guys are interested, more content on how we're getting customers and clients and selling them LinkedIn services if you want. We have so many services, don't we, Laurette? And different things that we do out of our company. So LinkedIn is one of them. And let me just tell you one thing too about when you're managing company pages. What the companies like to see is their analytics. How many new people are following them. And sometimes we do this for some people. We're about to do it for a few more, but sometimes we'll manage pages for brands. So like Laurette Little is a brand, and I would say, Laurette, pay me $400 a month and we can totally fix up your page, make it more exciting, post a few articles for you, share. It's just about being active. Can you imagine? You see why I haven't accepted all these pending requests is just the time that it takes to click accept. So it's like I need to be my own client, right? So imagine you hire someone to do this for you. So when we have our reports going to our clients, it's like you have 1,000 new followers on LinkedIn. This many people liked your article. The more followers you have, the more that will go up. So makes sense. So you can definitely, there's a lot that clients appreciate from LinkedIn. So, all right, William, we'll put that together for you. Laurette's going to put that on our to-do list. I have nothing to sell you. I just wanted to give you guys some tips on LinkedIn and let you know that LinkedIn has made an update, so some of you will see the new LinkedIn profile soon. And LinkedIn is a great place for you to grow your awareness. If you're writing blog posts, post your blog post. Also on LinkedIn, post affiliate links on LinkedIn. Use it as marketers. Everybody's in a different phase. You guys are doing a whole bunch of different things. But use LinkedIn. It's there. You're not using it. Most of you are not using it. So use it to acquire new businesses, grow your brand, grow your business, grow your personal profile, and then make sure that you also use it for client management if it's a service that you want to provide. Dale says, does LinkedIn provide tutorials? They do. If you come over to your profile and you click on the Help Center where it says Get Help, I think this is where all the FAQs are, and you look on the left-hand side, Getting Started, Managing Your Account. I'll just post this link in the group. But when we first started managing LinkedIn, we went through the Help Center, share your content, paid features. This is what you really have to do to understand LinkedIn. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this webinar. Laurette will send you the replay. and enjoy the rest of your evening. So if you've got a LinkedIn, Faith just sent me her LinkedIn to connect with her. If you want me to connect with you on LinkedIn, give me your link, and I'll also paste it in the group so everybody connect with Faith. Everybody can connect with everybody else. And oh, looks like that didn't work. Hang on, Faith. Let me try that again. You guys can connect with each other, and we can all grow each other's LinkedIn as well. So here you go, Faith. Accepting you. You have 226 connections already. Keep going. Here we go. There's Faith. So I just posted in the chat box if you want to connect with Faith as well. Going back to her profile. So thanks for that. All right, John. John, I'm going to post it for everyone here. John, if you're watching this live, you should see the links in your chat box. You can follow John as well. All right, John, I am following you. Hello. And then sometimes you have to say how you know each other. It's an invitation sent to you, John. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Lorette, thanks for setting this up. And spend some time making your LinkedIn profiles better and even creating business out of it. Lorette?
All right, thank you. And thank you, Alicia, for fixing up my profile after 8 years of not touching it.
You still have work to do, but we'll get it done. All right, bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye.